Gold and silver, after a huge drop, we have seen a good swing and we have seen a complete recovery. And today again, the metals have started on a strongly bullish note. Both gold and silver achieved higher highs. Silver has in fact moved towards 4760 and gold towards 3876 levels. While if you talk about crude oil, you can see crude oil again is seen taking support from 61.862 zone. We have mentioned several times this is going to be a critical support zone for oil here. And look at natural gas beautifully trading bullish, coming close to 3.5 levels. So what to expect now from these four instruments: gold, silver, oil and gas? Where to enter, where to exit, how to profit today, we're gonna see here with this help of charts and indicators. We're gonna arrive at the levels at which you can take a trade and trade with profits. Subscribe, press the bell icon to get the notifications. Do like, share and comment. Join the free Telegram channel for live market updates and join the channel memberships here on YouTube to support the effort. Let's start. First we look into gold, followed with silver, then crude oil, and lastly natural gas. Watch till the end. Now gold on the hourly chart, see after the drop, look at the drop was sharp enough and the rise is bit gradual. Now it is seen taking support from the 5 period moving average. Now the first critical zone here for gold today is 38 58 38 54 levels. Once this zone is taken, you can expect slight bearishness. But I'll say again 38.48 and 38.40. Only and only if you see gold trading below 38.40, you can say now it is time for it to take a hit and then you can expect it to trade lower. In fact, it can breach the lows from yesterday very soon. But right now it is not showing any such sign. Wait for it to trade below 38.58, 38.54 zone. Expect 38.48, 38.40 and a drop below 38.40 will decide the further direction for gold. Moving averages are trading bullish. The stochastic has taken a dip here. The MACD, interestingly, after the drop, it is under retracement. Wait for a crossover here in order to confirm a reversal. The RSI is almost staying flat. On the 2 hour charts, it is seen taking support from the 5 period moving average. Increasing body size, increasing bullishness here. Also, it is seen higher highs. Now wait for it to trade below this in order to confirm further downside. 38.40 should be a very good support for the day if at all it decides to reverse from the current levels. The possibility of a reversal is there. Yes, it is there. You can see the body size. Look at the move here. Despite the bullishness, the body size is very minuscule here. So now if at all it decides to trade below 38.58, 58, 54 and 48 zone, you can expect more bearishness from there. And specifically below 38.40, you can stay with the sells. Stochastic looking downwards. The MACD almost flat. It has crossed over here. It is again trying to cross over for a buy. But when you look at the MACD, we have discussed that it has formed a twin top and the downside is wide open. Let's wait if it is, decides to trade or reverse again today. The RSI almost staying flat. On the 3, similar observation here on the 3 hour charts, higher highs, so possibly lower lows here can be seen. But right now it is seen taking support from the 5 period. We have to wait for it to trade below the 5 period moving average here. You can see right now it is showing a very good support here at this zone. Let's wait. Also notice the drop was sharp, the retracement is gradual. It has just taken 2 candles for it to drop all the way towards 3800 and now it is under retracement, I will say. Yes, it has already achieved higher highs though. Stochastic overbought. The MACD is in green. It is not yet crossed over for a sell. RSI is trading near to the top. On the 4 hour, likewise on the 4 hour chart, see, look at these two candles. This could become reversal candle if at all prices trades below 38.48, 38.40. This will be the reversal sign, and for this the current candle is going to be very crucial. And if at all you see it is staying below 38.58 levels, take a sell for 38.54, 38.48, and then you can expect a good drop. Else it is still right now not showing any signs of such a strong bearishness. Now the 20 period sitting at around 38.20 mark, that should be the next crucial support here for gold for the day. Stochastic entering into overbought zone again. The MACD is staying in green, and yes, it has still got lot much of room on the upside available. RSI is flat and trading near to the top. Coming to the daily, on the daily charts, look what has happened yesterday. See, yet 5 period is offering it a very good support. We have seen a good dip. It has breached below 3800 mark and then has bounced back. The one critical observation is the consolidation it is shown here and the breakout here. The second observation here is diminishing body size, suggestive of diminishing bullishness. The bulls are getting exhausted, it appears so. Third observation is the price is completely outside Bollinger Bands and It is not first time that gold is going to trade outside Bollinger Bands here. But I think the movement on the upside is definitely going to be difficult here. So I'll again wait for 38.70-74 zone. Yesterday also I have mentioned this is going to be a crucial zone for gold. Day before yesterday also I have mentioned we have seen prices reversing from the same zone. So again 38.70-74 is what you should wait for it to break beyond. A move beyond 38.74, you should stay bullish. Stay bullish for 38.82, and then in fact we are looking at 3900 mark here. Yes, if it stays above 38.82, you can stay bullish. We can look forward to 3900 mark today itself. I think the up move is going to be difficult, as it is definitely going to be feeling the heat on the upside here. Though the moving averages are trading with a strong divergence, it's staying strongly bullish. On the daily charts, the price has to close below at least 5 period moving average, and there has to be second successive candle which should stay below 5 period. That will confirm the reversal here. Stochastic overbought, MACD divergent and bullish, and MACD trading at the top here. RSI staying extremely overbought here. So considering this, what you can do, where you should buy, I will recommend you to buy if you see gold trading above 38.70 levels. Expect 38.74.76 first target, 38.82 84 the next target, and staying beyond this, stay bullish for 3900 mark here. Remember, there could be one aspiration by gold for it to move towards 4000 levels. That is a critical psychological mark. I think the going is up move is going to be very very difficult till towards 4000. If even if at all it is decides to move upwards, the move beyond 3900 is going to be very 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 difficult if at all it decides to move upwards. Beyond 3900 you can stay bullish. We can expect it to move towards 3916, 3933, and then 3950 levels. On the downside, I will recommend a sell at 3858. Expect 3854, 3848. Very very crucial support here. Then expect 3840, 3830, 3820. Now today 3820 is also going to be one of the crucial support levels which it has to break below in order to confirm the next move towards 3800, 3785, and below 3785 it is going to show a greater correction here towards 3750 and lower level. Take your trades and positions accordingly. Now let's move to silver. Look what silver did today. First of all, it was a good resistance here at around 4720 mark. It has shown a good dip from the same levels, taking the support here from 46 mark. Again a good rise is seen. It is still a retracement. You see, I'll say now it is very very crucial for silver to trade below 4670, 4650 mark. As long as 4670, 4650 mark is not taken, you have to be careful with the sells. It has to trade below these two levels. If at all silver decides to trade below 4670, 4650, we can again expect it to take a hit all the way towards 46 and lower levels. As long as silver respects today 4670, 4650 levels, do not trade this as bearish. What is happening on the hourly chart? See, bullishness here, higher highs, the body size is less than the complete move, and then now it is starting to reverse. It is possible that it could erase the gains from this candle, and thus 4670, 4650 is what you should watch out for. Stochastic looking down, the MACD has crossed over here at the bottom. It is trying to stay in green. RSI looking downward, slight bearish indication it is. Look at 2 hour. On the 2 hour charts, you can see one rise, sideways movement, again a rise, now trying to erase some of the gains. Very very crucial for silver to trade below 4670, 4650 mark. If at all it decides to trade below this, you can definitely expect a greater correction here on the downside. Till 4650 you have to be cautious, and below 4650 is where you can say now the bears are back. You can expect a greater correction on the downside. If you see the stochastic, this is looking downwards. The MACD is trading with moderate bearishness. The RSI is looking downwards. On the 3 hour, similar observation. See these candles, higher lows, higher highs. Very crucial. Again, this zone, as long as 4670, 4650 is not taken, I'll be very cautious with the sells. The price can bounce back. Again, it can start moving upwards and hit the highs. The stochastic at the top here, the MACD interestingly is staying bearish looking downwards, which suggests there is not much of downside is still available for silver. See, the crossover has come from the highs here, and now the space on the downside is wide open. Let's wait for it to take a direction. RSI looking downwards here. On the 4 hour, similar observation on the 4 hour charts, a stronger rise right from the support at 4650, and this is going to be a crucial base below which you can expect 4620 and 46. Now today any drop below 46 should be a stronger indication for a greater correction here. Yes, any drop below 46 mark today, I think we are looking at 4550 and $45 zone as well. The move today is going to remain very crucial here. If you see the stochastic, this is rising. The MACD has again crossed over at the top right now, trading bearish looking downwards, and see it has got lot much of room available on the downside here, which means more bearishness should prevail. Even if it decides to hit the highest, possibility of a reversal will be very high. RSI looking downwards. Coming to daily, on the daily charts, see, we had seen diminishing bullishness, we have seen a reversal sign, but then today it has given a breakout. Now it could in fact reverse completely. What it could do, in fact, it has seen higher highs, so it can in fact move towards lower lows. But for this to happen, we have to wait for it to trade below 4670, 4650 mark, which is going to remain very crucial today. And a drop below this should take it towards 4620, 46, or in fact 4550, $45 zone. Right now it is staying bullish as it is started on a flat base. It has looked upwards. Now it has to trade lower. It has to breach below 4670, 50 in order to confirm any kind of reversal today. Already we have seen a very strong rally in silver. There is a possibility of a little downside. Stochastic overbought, MACD divergent and bullish, RSI is staying extremely overbought. So considering this, where you should buy, I will recommend you to buy. If you see silver trading beyond 4730 mark, expect 4760 and then 48. Beyond 48, it is going to deliver another rally towards 48, 40 and then 48.85 levels. I do not see these levels at least today, but yes, as in how it moves upward and then how it moves beyond 48, it might move towards the double top levels. On the downside, I will recommend you to sell at 4670 levels, expect 4650 first target, 4625 the next, and then 46. Any move below 46 today, I think we are heading towards 4550 and in fact $45 zone today itself, or very soon. So take your trades and positions accordingly. Now let's move to crude oil. Before we proceed to crude oil, if you are willing to learn this art of trading, do not miss to join the mentorship batch. The 35th batch dates are announced. Register yourself now. Do not miss this opportunity, else you can be part of my Signals channel. We are running a huge promotional scheme on our Signals channel where we are offering the monthly signals at an extremely discounted price on the occasion of our 5th anniversary. This is a once in a lifetime opportunity. Do not miss to join it. Reach out to me for details. Yes, the details are also mentioned in the communities tab here. Else you can find it the same in the Telegram channel. Uh, Else write an email to me. And those looking forward to a trusted partner which offers you a SAP free account with lowest spreads and no hidden charges, easier transactions and easier withdrawals from across the globe, you can find the recommended broker link also in the channel and video description. Now oil on the hourly charts, you can see the 20 period is offering it a very good resistance, and I have mentioned yesterday as well, 63.2 is what it needs to breach in order to confirm a reversal here. Right now it is staying bearish with the resistance at 63.2. It is delivering lower lows and lower highs. Now on the downside also, it is equally important for it to break below 61.8, 61.5 levels. As long as oil respects this zone, you should not be treating this as bearish. That is pretty clear. If you see the stochastic, this is rising. The MACD is also rising. The RSI is staying flat. On the 2 hour charts, likewise, it has formed a good base. It is trying to bounce back. If you see it is staying beyond 62.5, we can expect it to move towards 63, 63.2. And if at all it decides to trade beyond 63.5, 63.6, expect it to move towards 64 and then in fact 65. Yes, it could post a complete reversal. The inventory data today might be a very good trigger for it to reverse completely. If you look at the recent past movements, you can see I have mentioned this one rise retracement, second rise retracement, third bigger rise, bigger retracement. So now it has to decide either to bounce back from these levels or to deliver a breakout on the downside. The chances of reversal is high here. If you look at the stochastic, this is already at bottom. The MACD has already seen the bottom, trying to cross over here for buy. RSI is staying at the bottom as well. On the 3 hour charts, when you see, similar is the observation. Look at the resistance it is getting here, look at the support it has on the downside, so it makes it a very crucial zone for oil, and from these levels the chances of actually reversal increases. But I'll only recommend you to buy if you see it is staying beyond 62.6, with the caution note that till 63.2 you should not be treating this. You should be extremely cautious, because once it starts to move upward, it is going to be a rapid up move here. Stochastic flat, but till 63.6 I think the chances of drop will be very high. Moving averages trading with divergence and bearishness, RSI is staying oversold here. Coming to 4 hour, on the 4 hour chart, similar observation here. See the base it is created right now delivering lower highs, so if you see it is staying beyond 62.6 you can buy, but I'll say 63.2 you should watch out for, 63.5, 63.6 you should watch out for, and then 64. All of these levels we have noticed previously as well, and again these low levels are going to hold good. Stochastic rising, MACD staying extremely bearish, RSI is staying at the bottom here. Look at the daily. On the daily chart, see this. First rise retracement, second rise retracement, third bigger rise retracement. Now it has come towards the same zone where it has to decide the direction it wants to take. This is possible that it can deliver a breakout, and it is also possible that it can bounce back. Now this time, whatever direction it takes, it is going to definitely breach the highs and the lows here, which means now if it stays below 61.5, 61 zone, stay short for 60 and possibly 57.8, 55 as well. Stochastic looking downwards, the MACD is trying to converge crossover for sell, the RSI looking downwards, signs are bearish here. So considering this, now what you should do? First, I'll recommend you to buy if you see it is staying beyond 62.5 levels, expect it to move towards 62.8, 63.2, 63.5, 63.6. And if this is taken, I think we are looking forward to 64 and then 65 levels very soon, and in fact it can breach 65 as well. On the downside, I will recommend you to sell at 61.8 levels, expect 61.5, 61.4 the first support level, 61.1 as the next. Till here it's fine, it can reverse, and then 60.6 and 60 will arrive. Below 60 is where you can expect the bears to take over. Below 60 is where it can show you a massive drop. I'm not looking forward to such a great drop today. Take your trades accordingly. Let's move to natural gas. Look at the move in natural gas, rise, sideways movement. A dip, then a rise, then now sideways movement. So now wait for a breakout here. I will wait for it to stay beyond 3.48 levels. Once it trades beyond 3.48, you can look forward to higher highs here, means 3.52 and then 3.55. A move beyond 3.55 is a clear sign of a greater rally ahead towards 3.6 and plus levels. See, I have mentioned several times previously in my updates, till 2.97 we should not be treating natural gas as bearish, but it appears it has seen a good rise, so it can possibly retrace a little. Stochastic looking downwards, the MACD also again crossing over for a sell. This is a slight bearish indication on the hourly charts. RSI at the top. On the 2 hour charts, and you see similar observation here, the 5 period is offering it a very good support here, and that's why we can see a range bound movement. Now today 3.4, 3.38, this is going to be the prime support for the day. Any drop below 3.4 and 3.38 is a sign of reversal. Stochastic overbought, MACD at the top trying to converge crossover for a sell, RSI overbought as well. On the 3 hour charts, and you see similar observation here, you can see increasing body size here, but now it is trying to take a direction. Now if you even see it is staying below 3.44, you can take a sell for 3.4 to 3.4. Below 3.4 is where more bearishness should prevail, and then you can expect 3.37, 3.5 at the next target. Stochastic overbought, MACD also at extremes here. Now it appears nat gas is ready for a slight retracement. The RSI is also staying overbought, but this is natural gas, it can do wonders. It has taken a direction and it can stay with the direction here. The moving averages are trading with divergence, staying bullish. Stochastic overbought, MACD divergent and bullish looking upwards. It cannot trade overbought for a while. Yes, it can stay overbought. Coming to the daily, look at the daily charts here, rise, sideways movement, again rise here. Now see, it has formed a neck, it is trying to expand the bands here. Definitely it could continue with the same direction. And now also look at, we have discussed this several times, drop, sideways movement, retracement, drop, sideways, bearish retracement. It has come out of this channel. Looking forward to this zone, which means it can move towards 3.3638 zone for once, which is going to be a crucial zone for natural gas. Today's move is going to be pretty crucial. The moving average is crossed over, trading bullish. Now 3.2 is one support it has to trade below in order to confirm any kind of bearishness. Stochastic overbought, MACD rising, RSI rising here. So considering this, what you can do, I will recommend you to buy at 3.48. Expect it to move towards 3.52, 3.56 and then 3.6. Possibility is there. Beyond 3.6, the next targets are going to be towards 3.8. It is possible that it can hit the highs before showing a reversal. But I think the up move is going to be difficult. Beyond 3.6, there are greater hurdles on the upside. On the downside, I will recommend you to sell at 3.44 itself. Expect 3.4 and 3.37. If at all it decides to trade below this, stay short for 3.34, 3.3. Only and only if it trades below 3.3, that will confirm the bearishness ahead towards 3.25, 3.2. Let's wait for it to take a direction. I think the stance is pretty bullish here, but it might consolidate or retrace a little before taking or before rising again. Take your trades and positions accordingly. Like, share, subscribe, and comment. Join my mentorship batch, join my signals channel, reach out to me for your queries, join the free Telegram channel for live market updates, and join the channel memberships here on YouTube to support the effort. Thank you. Have a great profitable trading day ahead. See you again before the US session with more updates. Do watch it as well. Thank you.